Our downtown is about to undergo a massive transformation, and not just because Morgan Square has been closed off. There is a massive amount of projects that are happening all surrounding that space. And today, as we finish 2022, I want to bring to you the 12 major projects that I think will leave a lasting mark for our downtown, for our city, and our whole county. Please join me as we walk through town and get to see it together. Our first location is on Main Street, and we are between 127 and 163 East Main Street. And what we're getting here is a $75 million mixed-use development that will bring in 3 towers to the downtown. One 11 stories high, the 2 on the side 7 stories high, and it'll include underground parking, 160 apartment units, condominium, retail, office space, and it will also preserve the facade that we have already and create alleys connecting East Main Street to Broad Street to really inject new life into the area and bring Spartanburg to the next level. Our second location is only a few feet away on Main Street. We are now at 111 Main Street, and that in fact will be the name of this new destination, which will be transforming the historic Montgomery Ward building and the vacant building next door into another mixed-use development project with 25 new apartments, retail space facing Main Street. There will be a courtyard in the middle, 3 townhomes, and there will be space as well for office and retail, both going along those units and within the Montgomery building itself. And this, again, connected with the 3 towers coming, will bring so much life that it is hard to imagine what it'll be like. Just around the corner from our second destination, I am now standing in our third spot, which will be the place for our new planetarium. That's right, we are getting a new planetarium that will have a 45-foot dome and allow people to sit and enjoy looking at the stars, maybe having some light shows, some movies. It will have a capacity of 130 people. But what's really cool is that there's only one other library in all of the US that has a library and a planetarium attached to it. We will be the second one. On top of that, we are standing on Broad Street. And what's important about that is that the first 2 locations I mentioned are on the other side. And the alleyways will help to inject life into Broad Street, which doesn't see a lot of action. And so as people come into the underground parking for both 111 Main Street as well as the M. Peters Group 3 Towers projects, they will see the retails that are in the area, check them out, create walking spaces, and expand the downtown further out. We are now at the Spartanburg City Hall building, which has a police station and a fire station connected to it. And in the future, all of these buildings will be demolished to allow for a joint city/county administration building that will be 180,000 square feet, probably 4 to 6 stories high, may incorporate some retail into the design, and create a new parking garage for 600 vehicles. The great thing about this is that if you're paying your car taxes or you need to pay your parking ticket, you can just do it all here because it will combine the administrative functions of both city and county and provide a very strong symbolic message that the city and the county are united as one. fifth location is one that you are probably already aware of. It's our new courthouse, which is 6 stories high, 344,000 square feet, was funded by the penny sales tax, and is a $120 million investment into our city. What's really cool about this is that it's 3 times the size of our current courtroom, which will be demolished to allow for a new plaza to be built. We already have a new garage that has been also established to the side, and it is fantastic to know that we'll have a new state-of-the-art facility to handle all of our legal needs. I just hope I never have to use it. We are now at 234 North Church Street. Our 6th location, where the Montgomery Development Group will build a 3-story high, 30,000 square feet Class A office space, which is huge for Spartanburg because it shows that we have professional groups that want to move in. So far, that has been a little bit of an issue, but the building will have those 3 floors that can either be leased out entirely by an entity or divided into multiple offices. At the bottom, they might also add some retail and restaurant, but overall, this is a massively huge win for Spartanburg. Keeping with the theme of Class A office spaces, we are now at our 7th location on Liberty Street, where on this grassy patch of land, we are going to get a 4-story high building, 20,000 square feet per floor. On the top, a rooftop restaurant with outdoor seating overlooking the beautiful Charles Apartments. It will be another massive win for us. For our 8th location, we are standing between the George Dean Johnson School of Business and the Montgomery Building. And behind me, we are getting a Fairfield Inn hotel that will be 5 stories high, 130 plus rooms, and bring in more hotels to the area and more options for our visitors. Speaking of the Montgomery Building, it's actually our 9th location because nestled within this building is the Carolina Theater, which was built in 1924 but hasn't been used for many years. And right now there are studies being done to see if having an esports arena would make sense for that location. Not only would it be for online competitions through video games, the space could also be used for sports, it could be used for meetings, for concerts, but primarily it would be a premier US esports arena that could really bring in a lot of tourists and bring an additional sort of outlet for entertainment in town. Now, if video games are not your thing, don't worry, because our 10th location is the state's first fully dedicated bike lane. And I don't mean just paint on the road. I mean an actual lane that is separate from the street. This one in particular goes from Barnett Park all the way to the rail trail, but we will be seeing more of these pop up throughout town. So get on your bike and get active because Spartanburg is getting healthier by the day. Standing here at the intersection of Kennedy and Converse Street, right off the bike lane, we are standing on our 11th location, which will be the spot for 55 apartment units. There will be studios, 1-bedrooms and 2-bedrooms. The good news is that there will be workforce housing units, making this one the only and the first 100% affordable housing development in downtown. We have finally reached our 12th and final destination here at the Fitzgerald apartment complex. And this one will have 132 units, a pool, a gym, some open terrace at the top. And what's really cool about this is not just itself, but all of the residential units that are being developed around the downtown and within the downtown, as we have seen. Some downtowns are nice and big, but are primarily office space. And from 5 onwards at night, it becomes dead. But in Spartanburg, we're really trying to have this be a thriving spot 24/7. And by having all of these residential units throughout, we'll make sure that our downtown is thriving for years to come. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. And even though we have reached the end of this video, we have not reached the end of what is to come in Spartanburg. This 2023 will be a year of major announcements and major developments. So make sure to click that follow button to stay up to speed with all that is happening, and let's make sure that we enjoy Spartanburg together. I'm Santiago Mariani with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Sedan Joiner at your service. Go Spartanburg.